Dimanche Boxing, yes indeed, I'm back at it with another boxing video. So this app called Triller, the same app that showed that Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones fight. Well, they won the purse bid for Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos. Date to be announced, venue to be announced. Guess how much this app put up? You ain't gonna believe it, y'all. This app put up about $6,180,000 for this fight between George Kambosos and Teofimo Lopez. Top Rank put up about 2.3 million, and Matchroom Boxing put up about 4.3 million. Woo! Hey man, this app, man, Triller app, man, they put in a lot of money for George Kambosos, an unknown commodity in the United States, to fight Teofimo Lopez. Now, Teofimo Lopez looks like he's going to get more than that $1.25 million that was talked about not too long ago, him getting, rather than fighting Devin Haney for 4-point-something million. Now, look, if the purse split is champion versus the challenger, 70-30, then that means the man Teofimo Lopez should be getting about $4.3 million. And what's it? I'm trying to do the math quick in my head. 30% for Kambosos of 6.1 million. So he should be getting about Kambosos should be getting about 1.8 million. You know what I mean? So that's a nice payday for the man Teofimo Lopez. Excellent payday, to be honest. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. So you already know when it comes to that fight between him and Devin Haney, he ain't gonna be trying to hear nothing about $4.4 million. $4 million if he's gonna get $4.3 million to fight the man George Kambosos, okay? But there's a catch-22 to all this. You already know. You know what I'm saying? Now peep this. George Kambosos is an unknown commodity in the United States. Man ain't even never fought here in USA, you know what I mean? Gonna fight on an app called Triller. Now, I only know the app because it was on the Mike Tyson Roy Jones joint. The fight was on that app. Really and truly, I don't know what is the Triller app gonna charge like a pay-per-view to watch Teofimo Lopez versus George Kambosos? Who's really gonna pay for a pay-per-view between Teofimo Lopez and George Kambosos? That's the real question right there, you know what I mean? Now, Top Rank looked like they dropped the ball. They only put up 2.3 million, and even Matchroom put up 4-point-something million for the fight for the purse bid. But the Triller app won, you know what I mean? And in my opinion, I think the Triller app put out too much money, you know what I mean? But, you know, it ain't my money to spend. That's their own money, and hopefully they'll recoup, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? I'm going to keep it tall with y'all. As a fighter, I'd want the most eyeballs to see me. If I'm going to fight the man George Kambosos and I'm going to knock him out, I'd love to do it on ESPN. And then right after I knock his ass out on ESPN, we put on Sports Centers. We're going to be right after the fight, and that's the first thing they will talk about. You know what I'm saying? Scott Van Pelt or whomever on ESPN, Sports Center, that's the first thing they're going to talk about. The Teofimo Lopez knockout of George Kambosos. If he does so happen to knock him out, he might get knocked out himself. You never know. It's boxing. Anything can happen, right? So 4.3 million for Teofimo Lopez. That's some good money right there to fight a mandatory. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. That's some good money to fight a mandatory, especially after he just got like about 1-point-something million. Was it 1.25 million? 1.25 million to fight the man Lomachenko on ESPN. You know what I mean, in his last fight. So this is a very big pay raise for the man. But like I said, peep game, when it comes to negotiations, if and when he fights the man Devin Haney, he ain't gonna be trying to hear nothing about $4 million. He's gonna be adamant about that $10 million they've been talking about. You know what I'm saying? So look, it's all about whether he's gonna be trying to overprice himself if he gets into negotiations with Devin Haney, or is he gonna give us, the fight fans, the fight we want to see? Because really and truly, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not gonna pay for no fight on no Triller app for no mandatory. That's what we don't do over here. Nah. We do not. I don't. I'll speak for myself. That's what I won't do. You know what I mean? Paying money, whatever the price is. I don't give a fuck if it's $10 to pay for an app to watch a mandatory challenge. That's out, man. You know what I mean? That's what I'm not going to do. You know what I mean? So Teofimo Lopez, you already know, he went on his Twitter, you know what I mean? And he said something like, bye-bye world, or see you world. $6 million from Triller. And he's acting like that $6 million is all his. Nah, don't fool. You can't fool me. You can talk to the dumb casuals like you going to get that whole $6 million. Nah, Slim, you got to split that with the man Kambosos. 70-30, you know what I mean? Might even be 75-25, you know what I mean? So we shall see, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he will get a cool $4+ million, you know what I mean? $4.8 million if my math serves me correct with the 70-30 split. So B-Marshbox, let me know what y'all think about the man Teofimo Lopez fighting on an app. Are you going to pay for it? You're going to go watch him on an app? You're going to come out your pocket to go watch him for a mandatory title defense for his IBF strap on an app? You let me know, and I'll catch you on the next one. I'm gone. Peace.